Hey everybody, so glad to have you here for this video. This is going to be so much fun because I'm going to share 6 of my favorite MAC lipsticks, and then I thought, when I was coming up with the idea for this video, how can I take this a step further? I have found a dupe, a drugstore dupe. I'm talking brands like Rimmel, L'Oreal, e.l.f. for each one of these lipsticks, and I've got to say I have been very critical with these dupes. This has been a video that has been several days in the making in terms of the time it took for me to figure out what lipsticks best matched these other lipsticks. I've had dupes in the past for a couple of these and then they got discontinued, and so it's no good if you can't go out in the store and find it. So this has been quite a bit of work for me, but I am so excited to bring this to you. So this way, if you're a MAC fan and you want to buy the MAC lipsticks that you see here that I like, you will know what those are, but also if you want to find a lower cost alternative, you'll have that as well. So in order to show just how similar the dupe is to the original MAC shade, throughout the video I'm going to be showing you putting the MAC shade on my top lip, and then I will be applying the low-cost alternative to my bottom lip, and you will be able to see right there just how much they match and could be, the same lipstick basically. So let's get started. First one I'm going to talk about, my first favorite, and this is actually the very first MAC lipstick I ever bought, and this is Angel. And so this is a really pretty, I think of this as like a classic pink. And I actually have that on right now and on my top lip. And I just really like this shade. I think it works well on a lot of skin tones who want to try that pretty pink shade. It's a little bit cool, I feel, and it just is very creamy. I love the feel, and I love the scent of the MAC lipsticks because it's kind of like a slightly sweet, maybe a little bit of a vanilla scent. I'm not quite sure what I'm detecting there with that, but I was so excited when I found an exact dupe for this shade, and it is $1 and it's from e.l.f. and it is called Classy. So e.l.f. has come out with these $1 lipsticks. You can find them on eyeslipsface.com or at Target, and I've got to say that these two are definite dupes. And when I'm looking for the similarities, I'm not only looking at the overall shade, but also the texture, how it feels, what the sheen is like on the lips. I'm not gonna pick a dupe that has shimmer in it if the original does not have shimmer. So, you know what I mean? It's kind of, really trying to find all the similarities I can. And I was really excited when I found this one that only cost $1 to really match MAC's Angel. So for those who want that look, if you've seen it in tutorials, you've seen it in other videos on YouTube, and you want it, you can find it for just $1. Now the next lipstick that I love from MAC is actually kind of similar to Angel, and it's called Cream Cup, and it's a cream sheen, and that's probably my favorite texture of the MAC lipsticks. And I want to show you just how similar it is. I actually swatched each of these. This is Angel on top. That's a little bit more pinky and a little bit cooler, and then Cream Cup down below has a little more of, it's like a mixture of pink and nude. So it's got a little more of that nude look to it. So I really like it. I love how smoothly it goes on. And the dupe that I found for this is one that a lot of people have said is a dupe for Angel, but actually this is much more of a match for Cream Cup, and it's Maybelline's Born With It. These two are so similar. Very similar in texture, very similar in the feel on your lips, and Born With It is nice because it is that, both of these colors are kind of that stepped up nude. If you don't like flat out nude lips, but you want something that gives you that hint of peachy color, hint of warmth on the lips, either of these would be a good option for you. So you've heard me throwing around the term nude, and for a lot of people a nude lip doesn't mean the color of their natural lips, but it means practically like erasing that color. I don't have super pigmented lips. MAC Viva Glam II is one of those lipsticks that I feel like is my lip color, but better. And so this is just a nice, it's kind of like a nude with, it comes off having just a hint of of pink to it. Not very much though. And a dupe for that I've found that is so similar is from L'Oreal, and it is Fairest Nude. So if you're looking to try MAC Viva Glam II, L'Oreal's Color Riche lipstick in Fairest Nude is super, super similar. Again, texture is the same. You're getting the same look on the lips and everything. It's just, you know, a lower price, obviously. And it's just one of those lipsticks, if you don't want to go the totally nude route, and maybe you don't especially like, you know, the look of light pink on the lips, MAC Viva Glam II or L'Oreal Fairest Nude will give you that look that is very polished, but very much not distracting from what you're doing with your eyes. If you have something bright on the eyes and you're thinking, how can I pare this down but not go totally nude, that might be one for you. Now here's a pairing that I know I've talked about before, and it's MAC Viva Glam V. This was the first of the Viva Glams that I had tried, and this is another great neutrally shade, but it's going to give you a little more color than the past ones I've talked about. And this does have a hint of shimmer. It's got a hint of kind of a golden shimmer there, and I've talked about the dupe for this being the Rimmel Moisture Renew lipstick in Sunset. So yeah, these are definitely close, because if you get a close look at them in the packaging, Sunset actually has that very same slight golden, it's very subtle, but a very slight golden sparkle that makes it just extremely close to MAC Viva Glam V. For those who do want pink, I've got something for you. Great classic pink, great pink for spring. This is the most recent one I picked up, and this might be my most favorite MAC lipstick out of my whole collection. And I tell you, I had one heck of a time trying to find the dupe in my collection. And you know what that tells me? That there's probably a reason why Speed Dial, which is a cream sheen, again, it's that creamy texture that I enjoy. You know, you kind of think about, well, why do I like this so much? Probably because I really didn't have much of anything like this. I went through everything, and then I finally found what I thought was a very close dupe for it. But it's creamy, it's pink, it's interesting because if you look very closely at it, it has the slightest bit of a golden undertone that I honestly was not able to find in anything that I had. I was able to kind of match the color. I mean, I definitely was able to match the color with Revlon Color Burst and Carnation, but still, this is the one lipstick that I feel like, man, you know, it's got a slight, it's like a cool pink with a golden little slight, barely noticeable shimmer to it if you're looking up really close. So these two are a lot alike. They really come off the same on the lips, but if you're getting really critical, Speed Dial just has a little something different there that is just so special, and it makes it just a great lipstick. If you're a fan of berry lipsticks, which I love to get a good berry lipstick on every now and then, I think, you know, if you've got like maybe that medium skin tone, dark hair, I think it tends to work. And MAC Craving, this is an amplified lipstick, so this one gives off a lot of great color. Great classic berry toned lipstick. It's creamy, it is rich, it is all the color you could hope for. And the dupe for that, I used to have a different one, and it was, let me find it for you real quick. I'll just mention this just in case you might have it in your collection. Maybelline Roseberry. This is a Moisture Extreme lipstick. This used to be the dupe that I would refer to as a good dupe for Craving, but I've gone and found another one that is now available in stores, and it's called Party Pink, and it's a Maybelline Color Sensational. So close, so close, because what a nice thing about a lot of these Color Sensational lipsticks is that they're not all loaded down with a lot of shimmer, so you are able to get pure color and really duplicate the look of some of these rich lipsticks that you'll find from MAC. So yeah, Party Pink, definitely close, and there are some very richly pigmented lipsticks in that line. Alright everybody, hopefully that gives you some insight as to what my favorite MAC lipstick shades are. And I must say, I first picked my favorites. I wasn't thinking, oh well, that's not going to be my favorite because I don't have a dupe for it. I just set it out there for myself. These are the ones I love. and I gave myself the challenge to find something that was similar to that could be found in the drugstore. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what your favorite MAC lipsticks are, and if you have one you want to request or suggest to me, and if you have a low-cost alternative, that would be awesome to share as well, so everybody can kind of be sharing their ideas. Thank you so much for watching this video, and have a wonderful day.